my surroundings influence the music a lot. Like in an area, there's a lot of sirens. Cops always beep, beep, beep all the time. And a lot of times I put my headphones on and just make music, you know? Just to get rid of all the noise. But at the same time, like, I'll just walk around at night and just listen to the city itself. Like, I'll go to the lighthouse and just sit there and listen because I like the sound of it, you know? Because just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's truly silent. A lot of crazy music has came from here. Like, half the music that influenced me the most is like that whole Dog Pound, Battle Cat, all that stuff influenced me a lot. You know, you grow up here, you're walking around, you're gonna hear a Snoop song somewhere, like no matter what. And that's automatically, you know, Snoop is Long Beach, Warren G's Long Beach, Nate Dogg's Long Beach. It's crazy, like Long Beach is a good representation of my music, if that makes any sense. I don't like everything to just be one way. Long Beach is the one place where nothing's just one way. We're right here downtown right now. It's cool here, you know, there's a nice building, but then you have like all the homeless people like right there, you know, like we're right here in this nice, like where all the coffee shops and all the hipsters hang out at, and then a couple blocks away, like you got people getting shot. And then the next block, it's nice. And then the next block, Signal Hill. And then the next block, someone's getting shot. Then the next block is Bixby Knolls. And then back to the north side is bad, you know? It's like a perfect example of a human experience, like it's good and bad. So then that goes back into the music.
Please stand clear. Doors are closing.
The process is different every time. I just kind of go with whatever my ears tell me should go. So if I make a beat and I do use a sample, I'm like, okay, let me add a bass line. Let me add a little piano lead or you know, something. But it varies every single time. I couldn't really say there's like a certain thing I do. I don't always like to sample. I am a fan of sampling. Like I'm never gonna not sample just because like that's what how I learned how to make music, and I'm a fan of musical collages. It's like you're getting all these different sounds that don't match and you put them together and you make them match. But I'm also a fan of all original production. I think it's all about balance. I get stuck sometimes because there's so much you can do, but at the same time I don't like to just overdo it. It's all a feeling thing. I don't want to just put out like just beats, like random beats. Every project that I made before that was more like random stuff that I kind of put together. And I was like, hold on, let me do something a little bit more. So one day I was with my grandma and I asked her what her favorite song was. And then she told me and I was like, okay. So I went home and I made a beat out of that song. It kind of gave me this idea like, yo, do that with 10 people. The first song was like my grandpa Lawrence. He passed away, so I couldn't hang out with him and ask him what his favorite song was. So I kind of just used a song that reminded me of him. Spontaneously hanging out with my family and then just making a beat out of that moment of chilling with them, putting that moment into like musical form. I've dabbled in music my whole life, pretty much as long as I can remember. My dad's a guitar player. My uncles are all DJs. My brother's a DJ. Everyone in my family is very involved in music. My uncle gave me a program and I was just kind of chopping up like loops and just having fun. And then around the same time is when I took production class in my school. When I went to high school, the first period class I got was music production class. And I used to actually just fucking hate going to class first period. I used to always just be late or not go. And then I was just missing a bunch of school. But he told me I was like the only person that had any ounce of musical talent in the class, and that because I could actually make beats. He said that I should stick to it, and he was kind of upset that I kept missing the class. A couple months passed by. The day I decided to go to school early and get my shit together, I come back to find out that my teacher killed himself. Yeah, and it was really crazy. For a long time they tried to hide it. For like 2 weeks they hid it from us, saying that he just like passed away or that he was sick. And then they ended up really telling us what happened, and it was crazy. And I was like, ever since then I was like, okay, I gotta kind of take this a little bit more seriously. So I felt kind of bad about it because I wasn't like obtaining the knowledge that I could have had. A lot of it was me kind of just messing around, not in a way, like I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I didn't know about like mixing and mastering, you know, like if you listen to my first beat tape, it's cool, it's like, it works, but as far as like from a more professional standpoint, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And so I kind of took that as like, okay, I'm gonna go back and really learn this stuff, and it took time. And now I'm just learning every day, getting better at it. But yeah, his death really like gave me a better reason.